to a study done by AAA, the insurance company, car insurance. Risky drivers drove more during the pandemic. According to AAA study, traffic deaths surging during the pandemic. Despite fewer cars on the road, a new study from AAA found an increase in reckless drivers on the roads may be to blame. Yeah, duh. I mean, you think about it. All of the people who treated the pandemic like it was nothing, all the people that had no care, no humanity in their fellow man, all of the people who whine and complain and cry about having to put a mask on, all of the people whining and crying and complaining about businesses not being able to serve them, to pamper them. Like, all of the people that wanted to get out and were out doing things, acting like nothing was going on, are the people who clearly already don't give a fuck. I mean, all of those people who don't think the virus was real, that it was fake, or that the effects of it are fake, the people that are like, my immune system is good enough, that don't care about who they give it to, that don't like bother themselves with taking any personal responsibility. Those are the people that were on the road. And I can't imagine that somebody who is uncaring about their fellow man and trying not to spread a virus that is continuing to evolve and change because of people like them. But those are the people who probably drive like assholes too. Because the person that doesn't use their blinker is the same type of mentality of the person that doesn't put on a mask. Like, there is zero care for the people around them. So yeah, not surprising. Hey, insurance companies, you supposedly know all of these things, right? You're ahead of the curve on situations. How could you not see that coming? Of course, the people who aren't staying home and keeping away and quarantining are the people who are going to also be inconsiderate drivers. Especially in an area, I don't know if this is specific to, I think this is just in general, but if you're in like an area that experiences a lot of traffic, like if you're in any big city like LA or I'm sure New York, any big city, there's traffic everywhere, especially if you're like in downtown areas. During the pandemic, you're having finally a time to drive in areas in ways that you've never been able to drive before. Like people, I remember hearing the people that stayed in LA constantly talking about how amazing it is to drive around LA with no traffic. So, you know, in those situations, it's, completely different driving experience. So you're driving faster than you normally would in those areas. But yeah, for sure. Also, the people that are willing to take the most risks or don't consider things to be a risk are the ones that are going to be out on the road.